Alright, so I'm making this basically to just touch on or talk about the subject of NDAA bill that is supposed to be signed into law today. I've been googling it. I haven't found anything about it being signed. It's basically, in a nutshell, it is Obama signing into law, basically martial law, to declare the United States as a dangerous war zone, which, if signed, it would make every citizen, anyone in the United States, basically, the government would be able to detain you for an indefinite amount of time, possibly forever, without due justice, due process of law, all that crap. All they would need is for someone to say, hey, you're a terrorist, or we don't like what you're talking about, we don't like what you're doing, we don't like what you're saying, and they can come in and take you to Guantanamo and detain you there forever. And that's supposed to be signed into law tonight by Obama. Now, me myself, I'm not a big political person. I don't really get into the politics because I believe they're all fucking bullshit. Everything that everyone says is they're full of shit. They're all about themselves and just gaining the presidency. They want to be the leader of the most sophisticated country on the planet. You want to be the leader of the free world. But what they're doing now is they're fucking us. Like a porn star getting reamed. They're fucking us. And people don't believe it. People don't want to believe it. People don't even give a shit about it. I mean, you post something like this on Facebook, you won't get any comments or anything. People will totally disregard what you're saying because they don't want to hear it. The people, I don't know if they're afraid, or I don't know if they just don't want to believe that the government doesn't give a fuck about them. But I mean, how can you not think that your government doesn't give a shit about you? I mean, those fuckers, they're making billions, they're making millions, they're making hundreds of thousands. They're rich as shit. Meanwhile, people like me, people like you probably, people like the people that you know are getting fucked. We're poor, we're piss poor. You got people robbing shit just so they can eat, and then, they go to prison for, 5 years because they wanted to fucking eat, because they couldn't afford to eat. And, it's just getting worse. People need to wake up to the fucking bullshit that's happening. People need to look and see what's happening. But people won't do that. And I don't understand why. Like I was saying, I'm not a big political person. I don't really care about politics. I care about my life. I care about my family. Those are the two things. That's it. It's the only thing I give a shit about. And if something tries to come in between that, then I have every fucking right to do something about it, which I will. This is like, before I go too crazy about it, I believe, this is just my thought, my opinion, my thoughts. I think, because I'm big into sky watching, I see the chemtrails. Yes, they're fucking chemtrails. They're not contrails. They're chemtrails. I see them. I'm not retarded. Okay? I can differentiate a contrail and a chemtrail. I've seen this big massive cloud basically fall to the ground. Basically. It got a cloud. It wasn't a cloud, obviously, because I wouldn't be saying. But it was like 30 feet off the ground. It was floating. It wasn't foam. It wasn't cotton candy. It wasn't soap. It wasn't dishwashing detergent. I don't live in an industrial area. This is just a fucking cloud that came out of nowhere, fell to the ground. I'm supposed to believe that's normal. I'm supposed to believe that was just a freak occurrence. That's the shit that they're spraying in the air that's fucking killing us. Aluminum, barium, fucking Morgellons, fucking all this other bullshit. But anyway, that's just the start. That's just the start, which is what I believe. It's just the start of what Obama is maybe or maybe not signing in tonight. It is Wednesday, December 14th, 2011. I've been trying, like I said, I've been trying to Google it. I haven't seen if he signed into it or not. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. But basically, what I think is that the chemtrails, they're slow kill, the aluminum and barium, and all this other bullshit that's mixed in there, it weakens the immune system. It causes respiratory illnesses and this and that, all this other bullshit, McKellen's, shit like that. It's weeding out the weak. It's weeding out the people that just want to stand up, basically. Call it natural selection, which it's not. Yeah. But anyway, so they die off. Obama signs in this martial law, and it makes it easier. It's a lot easier to control a small amount of people than it is to control, 600, 700, 800 million people in the United States. It makes it so much easier, right? So, you got 100 or 200 million gone. That brings it down to 4 million, right? So that way you can control it. That way you can herd them into these FEMA camps that they're setting up for people like you and I, people like me, and I don't know. You may not. I'm sure I'll get comments saying you're fucking bullshit. You're fucking retarded. Hey, this is what I'm finding out. That's all I'm saying. I'm putting shit together. Alright, and the shit that I'm putting together is not a happy future for America or the rest of the world. UN's gonna be the UN's. It's just it's crazy. Okay, and so they put these people in these FEMA camps. The martial law order. They can detain you for an indefinite amount of time, forever, just based on pretty much nothing. You don't get your due process. You don't get your right to free trial, free speedy trial, whatever the fuck it is that's under the Constitution, which we all know is bullshit. And you're detained, and you're sitting there next to motherfucking, I don't know, some real motherfucking terrorist that is trying to blow shit up, and you're sitting there because maybe you're like Alex Jones, maybe you're like Jesse Ventura, maybe you're going against your government. They're gonna put your ass in there just for the simple fact because they can. We've already seen that they signed the assassination thing. They're able to assassinate citizens at will because of it's declared a possible threat to homeland security. Just like you see at the airport, toddlers getting fucking frisked, groped and shit. Toddlers, because they could be a threat to security. Like that, what was he, like 9 or 10 or something? I don't know. His name popped up on on the terrorist list that they have at the airport. His name popped up, and they detained him. He's like fucking 9, and they detained him. It's a kid, and he's a terrorist apparently. Now, if that were to happen after he signed the bill, his motherfucking ass would be in Guantanamo. This is ridiculous. It's happening, people. The shit's happening, and people don't want to believe it. People need to wake up and realize that it is happening, and it is going to happen, and there's nothing pretty much that anyone can do about it except to come together. We need to stop all the petty bullshit. We need to stop the racism, the prejudiceness, the fucking I'm better than you, you're better than me, blah blah blah, like purebred hatred of nothing, and just fucking come together and end this shit. There's nothing else that we can do about it besides just band together and end the shit before it starts.